Ross and JiDion war is about to be crazy.
Looks max equals gay AF? No. What the hell?
What the hell?
Adinross just hit me.
What the hell,
What the frick?
What the frickyante?
Damn. Hit him up all the way back in August 6, 2025. Asking for his new number because his old number got disconnected. Doesn't message me for almost a year. And the first thing he wants to say is, do I want to box in a boxing match?
So the context here.
But I will say though, a lot before we even get into it, Shorty, I'm gonna drop a bomb. Listen, folks. These niggas is not your friends. Just cause y'all stream together, kick it, DM, talk, you feel me? That don't mean y'all are real, actual friends. That just mean y'all cool, y'all cordial, y'all got a business relationship. That stop thinking that just y'all make a few rap songs and make some money together. Like that don't mean. I'm not one of them niggas. I don't look at people like they my friends until, you know what I'm saying, certain things happen. You feel me? Like, if we really kick it, we really, like, always, you know what I'm saying? That's different.
Is that JiDion wanted to DM somebody to potentially get him on his stream. This guy by the name of Zeta, who was in, like, this looks maxing community. I think he's, like, a live streamer, YouTuber. Right. Because the other looks maxing guy that JiDion caught and exposed and was going viral everywhere, he was very envious of this guy, Zeta, as told by the ex-girlfriend of the guy that was caught. So JiDion's checking his DMs and he sees the DM from Adinross and he has a heavy sigh and he's like, dog, like you can just check the DM interaction. The first thing that came to my mind was, this is not Adinross, because after that exchange, Adinross has some tact, so I wouldn't think that he would just hit you like, yo, you want to be on my boxing match? And my presumption, which would later come out to be correct, is so that one of his assistants, one of his business partners are using his account and the likelihood of getting a reply from his account because of not only the check mark, but the name Adinross and also the follower count. It's going to go into their DMs in order to get people for the event. They already lined up an event. So it makes sense. And JiDion right now, yeah, he's smoking hot. But if you're JiDion, you're looking at it like, dog, last time I messaged you, I didn't get a response. And then now you're hitting me up when I've got motion. And this is a very important part about it that I want you to hold on to.
But JiDion had motion in 25 though.
Would reply to this.
Okay. Do you guys understand a friendship goes both ways? Like, JiDion, I did DM you 3 days before that. I actually hit you up. I said, August 1st, let's catch up together. And then, yes, you did ask for my number 5 days later. I didn't see it. And also, I did not DM you, hey, bro, would you be interested if I had my boxing match? That was Priz. We messaged a lot of people that. But JiDion, okay, Priz, so who did it then? Because it wasn't me. But my point is, bro, JiDion, I'm going to finish the clip. JiDion, we're content creators, bro. I'm hitting you about an opportunity. We don't speak like that. You didn't check up on me when my sister passed. You didn't check up on me when I did this stream, that stream. I didn't check up on you when you did this.
Right.
Don't. It's a friendship. It's a two-way street. Okay. Yeah. It's not.
I agree. Same thing I was just saying a second ago. We ain't friends. If damn, I ain't know his sister passed. That's fucked up. Rest in peace to your sister, Adin. But listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues. But they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. if you didn't check up on him when his sister passed, if you don't text him look, friends ain't gotta talk 24/7. You know what I'm saying? But if you didn't check up on him for this, check up on him for that, check up on him for this, it's like, bro, it's cool. Like, if we don't talk all the time, bro, it's cool. We can still be cool. Maybe we'll end up being friends later. But me personally, I don't never expect nobody to be my friend unless we grew up together. We done been in real situations. We talk all the time. And usually for most adults, that's like one or two people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, one person tried to do this. No. And also, if it was a business opportunity, guess what?
I would have hit you
You're getting
back.
paid for it.
Right.
You're getting paid for it. I'm about to say, come fight on brand risk for free.
Right.
No. I'm saying, listen, it's a two-way street. You're not going to come fight on brand risk. Oh, the Jew making the black person fight on brand risk. I see. Oh, no. No. I'm not checking up on you in your worst times. You're not checking up on me in my worst times. So what does that tell you? We're content creators. It's not a one-way street. I'm not hitting you up for this. I'm not asking for an opportunity. If you want to fight for a bag, I'm not checking up on you during your hard times. You're not checking on me during my hard times.
Yeah.
We're not true, real, that's the way it is.
Real friends.
And
that's like work friends. Like, y'all work friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll kick it. We can go smoke, drink, party. We get some girl, like, whatever y'all want to do. You feel me? But if we ain't constantly, if I go through something serious in my life and I don't think, like, I'm gonna call JiDion, or I'm gonna call this person, see what he think, or I'm like, bro, hey, bro, can I come to your crib? What you doing, bro? I'm finna come to your crib. Or you don't know my mama, or you ain't never been around my family, like, you know what I'm saying? Then that's
little bit too much going on here, because Adin-Ross is saying like, yo, you didn't check up on me when the situation happened with my sister. Now,
Right.
This is where I gotta give JiDion the benefit of the doubt here. If JiDion hit you up a year prior and he wasn't able to get into contact with you and you're not replying to him, what does it make sense for him
true.
to hit you up when
That's
the
true, too.
situation with your sister
gonna
happens?
lie.
Because everybody found out about that at the same time.
Right.
TMZ revealed it. The general public found out about it. So JiDion, if he is, let's say, not a normal human being, because normal human beings don't do this, but JiDion, if he is an empathetic human being, he's like, yo, everybody's hitting up Adin-Ross now. This guy hasn't really responded to me. I'm not going to hit him up. It's just he's getting a sea of messages right now. Just like JiDion's getting a sea of messages when this huge pred catch happened. And it's of a famous person on social media. So there's that. And if you didn't respond to him earlier, he's probably like, I guess we're just, our relationship fizzled out. Because he has had this experience before. And sure, yeah, he's going to get paid for it, obviously. But that doesn't mean that he wants to do it. And it's the timing of it too. It's like, oh, wait, so I'm popping again. And now you want to hit me up. Now, Adin says he hit him up to say like, yo, let's do a pred catch, but he didn't show those DMs. Those DMs were, JiDion showed that stuff, so I don't think that happened. And you're not gonna cap to me like if Adin-Ross called JiDion on the phone, JiDion would dub him and not call him back. I do not believe JiDion's that type of guy. There's no way in hell. And would we be...
I don't know about no way in hell. I mean, unless you know him personally or something. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying?
As fair as to say that Adin-Ross is a lot harder to get into contact with than JiDion. Like, Adin-Ross has everybody hitting him up. So I'm on with JiDion right now. And JiDion would expand on this.
Okay, wait, hold up. Chat, hold up. Hold up, chat, okay. Yeah. I collaborated with a lot of people. I've been doing YouTube full time for over 5 years, 6 years now, right?
Right.
So I would never say like me and Adin were ever friends like that. We were just cool. But, there is creators that I would consider
Friends.
There is creators that I thought we were friends, but then it's like, you call and they never answer. And you text and they never respond. Mm-hmm. But then it's like something pops off.
Hey, I need you for this.
Maybe a video is going crazy or something like that. And then it's like,
I feel you
get hit up.
I feel you.
And I, when I say this, I'm not talking about Adin. I promise you, I'm not talking about Adin. Because, like I said, like I would never say we were friends. We were just cool. But there was people like that. And I came to the realization that, like, especially more in like the streamer world and stuff like that, it's just like It's collabs, man. It's collabs.
That's
It's
all
like,
it is, bro.
Let's run our numbers up together.
And honestly, that's another reason why I never really wanted to collab with people. It's people that I would collab with for sure, and I'm definitely always been open to collaborating. But just like not necessarily saying it like content wise, I mean like in life. Because it's been a lot of times where I kick it with somebody, or I'll come over to somebody's grandma's house and we be kicking it. I spend the night, or you know what I'm saying, shit like that. If I spend a night, if I'm in high school and I come to your crib and we always talk at school and we always kicking it, and then I come over your crib, your grandma's house, and I'm always over here. Your grandma know me, you know my mama, like shit. Like I feel like we friends. But then when something happened, or you know what I'm saying, like any later down the line, and you kind of like play me a little bit. And like now you acting like we ain't friends or we ain't homies or you don't fuck with me no more. You telling people this, telling people that. It's like, bro, like, damn. So I've been through that so many times where I really felt like me and a nigga was homies and we was cool and we was locked in and we was real friends and we was, you feel me? It's been a lot of times I felt like that, and you look up and it's like, okay, maybe we ain't friends. So that's why me personally, I don't take that friend word lightly at all, nigga. You feel me? We can build a certain friendship, but like I just got tired of thinking I was friends with a nigga and he don't think the same about me. You feel me?
And that's why I like doing my preg catches.
Because it's by yourself.
Really solo dolo, you know?
This is a perfectly fair point that he makes. And I think a person that he might be talking about here is Sneeko. Because there was an instance where JiDion said like, yo, are you on stream? Or Sneeko told him I'm on stream, and JiDion was like, yeah, you know, I know. He's like, the only time you ever call me is when you're on stream. And also he even blocked Sneeko at a certain point.
Hey JiDion, how you doing, man? I was just watching the stream. How you doing? It's
this actually is Sneeko. It's the Sabbath, man. What's up, Sneeko?
What's going on? How you been? I like the streams, man. Yeah, we don't talk as much anymore, man. I miss you.
Bro, I had to block you, man.
What did I do?
Bro, you were on my phone. I literally here, hold up. If you don't mind, can I read the text message? You know, I don't want to put it out there.
Of course you can.
Okay.
I didn't even know you blocked me.
Oh, I told you I was gonna block you if you didn't stop doing what you were doing.
What did I do? Wow, yo, JiDion blocked me, chat.
Let's see. Oh, actually, did I? I might have not blocked you. No, I did. It says I'm blocked.
No, I did.
You blocked me?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because you kept on pushing for the Sheet Ottman thing, and I said no. And let's see. You said, okay, Sheet Ottman versus Josh on the Bible, locked. Lying is a sin. And I said, where's the lie? If he backs out. And I was like, how? How is that a lie? If he backs out, he's a liar. And I said, Sneeko, you act very childish. If this continues, I'm going to have to rethink my friendship with you. And you were like, "Lo, bro." And I was like, I'm for real. You be very pushy too much and agitating people. The last people you're supposed to do this to is your friends. Really? You're not supposed to do this to anyone. Then you sent me the Kevin Hart meme. And then you texted me again and said, Bible debate? And I said, no. And I said, can you not read?
Can you not read? It's
agitated
crazy.
about?
If someone says no about something and you keep on pushing the person on the same thing, is that not agitating them? Is that not provoking
You said
them?
no. You said no to the debate?
Yes.
Oh, why?
Bye, Sneeko. I literally, I don't know. Anyway.
I think since then they've like solved their issues, because when in 2025, when Sneeko was trying, late 2025, when Sneeko was trying to get unbanned on Twitch, JiDion, I believe he had a rep, because JiDion was permanently banned on Twitch for a period of time too, by I think because he said something about Pokimane, which just goes to show. But yeah, so I think JiDion was helping him out and telling him like how he should appeal. So I think they're back cool again. But JiDion was looking at it like, yo, you're just trying to get content out of me because because I'm going viral because he was doing the like Christian thing. And then I think he fell into a subsect, some people would call heretic, whatever you want to call it, of Christianity. And he wanted him to get on this debate, which would really just, if you're setting up JiDion or anybody for a debate with a scholar of the topic or someone that is very well versed in the topic that is controversial, be it political or religious, you're setting a person up to be embarrassed. You don't want to do that to your friend. So there was a little bit of this, but do I think JiDion is talking about Sneeko here? No, because if JiDion calls Sneeko, I don't think Sneeko at any point was just ignoring him. But hey, maybe that's just me guessing incorrectly. But JiDion would expand on this again.
But this was back.
I think this. Okay, so he went back to adinross right here. So this what I really fucking feel like. I don't have a problem with you using me. Just don't misuse me. You understand what I'm saying? And two things. Don't act like we are friends if we are not friends. Don't call me your friend just to butter me up because you need me for content. Hey, bro, if you need me for content, I'm cool with that, nigga. I'm cool with pulling up, doing all the content. We can smoke one, drink one. I'll shake your hand and drive my ass home. I don't need you to fake and act like we friends and call me and do the bullshit small talk where you asking how the family is and all this. And if you really don't, now if you really give a fuck, ask me. But if you don't really give a damn about how my family been or what the fuck going on, you just need me to pull up for this boxing event or whatever the case is, just call me and let me know, bro. And I'll pull up. No problem. Especially if there's money involved, nigga, I'ma pull up. You feel me? Like, we don't gotta be best friends, bro. If you selling drugs to a nigga, you don't gotta be his friend to sell no fucking drugs to him. But y'all could be cool because you always make money together, whatever the case is. But doing anything that make money together, bro. Like, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand what JiDion's saying, because if you acting like we friends, I'm gonna treat you like you. I'm gonna look at us like we friends then. And if you act like we friends and I'm looking at you like we friends, and then we not friends, then that's when I got a fucking problem.
In 2024. So I was like, I think I called. I forget why I called. And he was like, who's this? And I was like, JiDion. I sent the picture of myself. And he was like, I don't know anybody by that name. Sorry.
What the fuck? Was he trolling?
I'm not gonna lie. I think it just looks sad because I'm like, it's me, JiDion. So this was like the last time, like, this is the last time, like, I had, like, his number, right?
Right.
We're not friends. But it's just like, I look at it like this, where, you know, because I see the clips of you saying things like, dang, nobody's hitting me up. Nobody's, like, you know, I'm not out here complaining about people not hitting me up. And I'm not saying you're wrong for complaining about people not hitting you up. And,
right.
I am sorry to hear about his sister and everything. And to your boxing thing, it's like, you know, I got a lot of things going on my end. You know what I mean? Like, I'm busy. I appreciate the opportunity and stuff, man. You know, I got nowhere near as much bread as you or anything like that, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly favored. My audience has blessed me, and I want to focus on my audience. Yeah. I am going to just decline because I got too many things to do. But your thing is already successful, bro. I'll be watching the Brandwidth events, bro. They'd be fire. You'd be putting on some fire matches.
Keep in mind the dates that you're seeing this. So JiDion tries to get into contact with adinross.
May 24.
Right, you see the dates. It's 2024.
But is this, so my question is this when adinross changed his number and this is somebody else's number and they like, who the fuck are you? Like,
May 2024. That's very important. And then he says, who is this? So clearly, when adinross changed the number, JiDion wasn't the top of the people on his list to give out his number to or hit back. Be like, yo, got a new number. So JiDion's not in the top list of friends for adinross. And then JiDion lets him know. He's like, yo, what's up? And it gets delivered. And he says, I don't know anyone by that name. Sorry. I think he's trolling or something. But it says text message SMS. So Adin changed this number. And JiDion was trying to get into contact with him again. And we saw the IG DMs. Nothing really manifested out of that. He just kind of got ignored. And 2024 is really important because that's when JiDion was on this, I think it was late 2023 into 2024 when he was on that Christian arc. And he was saying like, yo, you know, I don't want to make this type of prank content. I got like a Gatorade employee fired because of my video. and
Damn.
I don't like to have results come out of it like
See,
that.
I didn't know that
and,
happened
I'm
with
just
JiDion,
focused on
though.
something else right now. And that's
Right.
when JiDion, quote unquote, fell off, which is his viewership tanked. He was, I don't know his financial situation, of course, but a lot of other creators are like, yeah, we can't really benefit from this guy right now. So he was ostracized. People were like, we don't really want to touch him. It's not that he was radioactive or controversial, but he just wasn't of any benefit to them.
He wasn't
so
benefiting
Adin
them
Ross
no
is
more.
probably looking at it like, yo, that guy's on that Christian stuff, or he's on that hyper religious stuff. Like, he can stay
I ain't
over
fucking
there.
with him
I'm
no
not
more,
interested.
yeah.
That's why I think it's so important, because if he's your friend, it doesn't
It don't matter.
what he's going through.
It
Even if you're
shouldn't.
just cordial friends, you'd
It
still
shouldn't.
be cool with him. I mean, it doesn't mean you got to collaborate with him. And that's the
Right.
thing. It's like JiDion is like, okay, so now when I'm popping again and I'm not in that Christian arc, it's like the Pred thing. Even with Adin Ross hitting him up about the Pred stuff, like, yo, if we didn't see that DM that Adin Ross is claiming to have sent to him, even that proves JiDion's point, which is, yeah, you guys only hit me up when I'm up or when something's going on.
I mean, that's
Because
the
JiDion
reality
took
of all this shit,
style
though,
of
bro. I'm
content.
gonna be honest with you. That's the reality of life. Most people ain't gonna hit you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's cool. Like the nigga that I look at as my best, really my only real like day one friend. I start hanging out with him because a nigga that I went to school with introduced me to him, and fucking really me and him started being friends because he the only one out the group that had a car. But we locked in as friends though, so it might have started off like that, but we locked in as friends. And that nigga could call me for 100,000 right now. I give him 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily a problem if somebody does only use you for benefit, but like I said, don't act like we friends if we ain't friends. You feel me? Like, if I really rock with you and I really found a real genuine relationship with you, or if I really felt like you was a real dude, or I like the way you move, or whatever the case was, like, shit, I ain't got no problem once a month. Call, hey, you good, nigga? What's up? Family good? What's going on, nigga? You going through some shit, nigga? Yeah, pull up on me. Like, let's do. You feel me? Like, I'm cool with shit like that. But I still understand where JiDion coming from, because if you in your head, it's just like with a girl. Like, you could think you and this girl kicking it, y'all talking, you feel me, y'all doing this, doing that, then you find out she talking to 3 other niggas. It's like, well, damn, I thought we was, you feel me?
And he collaborated with that Alex Rosen guy, and they started putting people behind bars consistently, which is very impressive. It's hard to do, and they're really doing God's work. And he's making money out of it, and he found a new lane, and it blew up. And then now, this happens, and he's like, yo, seriously, you're going to hit me up to box on your card? I also do think they hit people up so late to box for this, and I think it's a bit, I wouldn't say it's insensitive. No, I wouldn't say it's insensitive to hit him up knowing all of the stuff that he's got going on. Yeah. But I think it's just a me thing. I would be like, yo, JiDion, we can't even get that guy to box. Like, he's got, he's got streaming every day. He's got these catches that he's doing that takes a lot of behind the scenes work. I would just think he's too busy. He's got a fiance. Yeah. Who does he even have beef with? Like, what, are you going to get him to box some pred that he just caught that's out on bail? Like, that is just circus clownery right there. Like, it's almost like you're disrespecting his work if you do that. But maybe that's just me being very sensitive about things. So I think JiDion's a genuine guy. Like, he's been in the game for a very long time. Adin Ross, despite everything he's been through, he has never fallen off. He's always been at the top of the game in terms of relevance. JiDion, I think he's just such a normal human being, which is odd because normal human beings, usually for the most part, do not make it to the top of content creation. It's really like freaks and psychos. But he's had the waves, so he's had the blow up, and then he's had the tanking of views and everything like that, and nobody hitting you up anymore. And then he's had a re-blow up on his own terms, and then now he's seeing the behavior of all the people around him, and that's why you don't really see him with many other people. He's just doing his own thing, and I think that's good for him because he doesn't have to rely on other people to stay relevant. That's why I do reactions, he's got his own audience and keep doing his own thing. So I wouldn't even say this is a miscommunication. I think JiDion's response was valid. He's
For
like,
sure.
oh, here we go. Because I guarantee you a bunch of other people have hit JiDion like, yo, that catch was so crazy. Meanwhile, they haven't hit the guy up in years. But that's just the nature of the game. When Adinross says like, oh, nobody hits me up, I'm alone, all this, I do think what he's saying is he's saying nobody I want to hit me up hits me up. He's not saying... Because he's definitely probably got people that do hit him, or a lot of people don't have access to him. And I do think Adinross at times, or for the most part, just wants to be alone and pushes people away. And then they're like, yo, I'm not going to keep bothering this guy to hang out. It's like I'm pestering him. I asked once, I asked twice. I don't want to be a burden on him. Because when you're as up and rich and successful like Adin, and you're a genuine friend of his, you know people are trying to use him constantly. And he does have a bit of a paranoia, justifiably so, about that. So you're just going to give up. And then he's going to say, well, nobody hits me up and I'm all alone. So you just got this like, yo, pick your poison. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like
I said, I feel like, you know, shit is just what it is, bro. It's like, that's just I get the premise, but like at the end of the day, it's just the world. Like, nigga, when you broke working at McDonald's, ain't no girls finna be hitting you up, my nigga. Sorry, that's just how it is, bro. You feel me? Just like if a girl was ugly out here, busted and disgusted, dirty clothes, hair ain't done, you ain't talking to her, but you get on the gram and you see her hair done, she got a nice outfit on, you know what I'm saying, her body look nice, you might hit her up. Like, that's just what it is, bro, in life, period. So it's like, that's cool. That's cool. Like, when I had 10,000 subscribers or 5,000 subscribers, nobody hitting me up trying to do shit. But when I got my shit together, people start hitting me up. People start wanting sponsorships and collaborations and all this type of stuff. So I think it's just how life is. And then when you got to think about it like this too, when you somebody as big as Adin, it's like I don't think it's smart in life to be friends with somebody who you can't get some sort of benefit from. Even if that benefit is just being able to console in this person, or being able to confide in this person, or vent to this person, or, you know what I'm saying, this person knows how to cook, or this person knows how to do nails, or that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have a problem being used. Just don't misuse me. If my homeboy called me and he need me to tell him how to make this YouTube channel go crazy, or he need me to tell him how to do his taxes so he ain't got to pay as much or whatever, nigga, I'm here for that. No problem. You feel me? But as long as I can call you and I can get something from you, or I can, you feel me? Whatever the case is, bro. Like, just make yourself useful in life, period. Ain't nothing really wrong with that, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? But it is like a blurred line between that and like a real true friendship. So I get both sides, like I said, but I do think motherfuckers got to stop thinking that just because y'all do a song or a video or a stream or something like that, that makes you friends automatically. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't.